Hello, everybody. I am again with you to discuss another topic. And today's topic is about how to report with passive verbs. I have lots of video lessons regarding voice change. And those who didn't watch that video lesson yet, please do watch. I will provide the link in the description box below. And today I am going to tell you how to report with passive verbs, because in our formal situation, while we are conversing with a formal situation, and we frequently use passive verbs, that is, we report with that thing or something with passive verbs. So welcome you all at Learning is Fun with Progaparomita. Stay and watch the video till the end. First, that is, as I have told you, there is an example here. George is very old. Nobody knows how old he is. Suppose you can take this sentence, and when you are or when you are going to report this sentence, how you can do that? Let's see here. You can say it is said that he is 108 years old, or you may say that he is said to be 108 years old. Here we are doing actually we are reporting the verbs or the thing in a passive mode of construction or in a passive construction, where we find it is said that he is 108 years old, because we don't know the actual fact. While we didn't know, or while we intentionally or unintentionally didn't know who is the doer or the actual fact, we usually use this passive voice construction. So let's see here. Here, people in the area have been told that they should stay indoor. Look at the system, or look at the sentence here. What do we find here? That is, something is told. That means you are requested or ordered that people should stay indoor. So instead of saying that you are ordered to stay indoor, we can say if the people in the area have been told. This is again a passive voice construction. Instead of say people should stay indoor, this is a quite harsh. We can't use that type of communication while communicating in any formal situation, any office or somewhere, in order to make your conversation or speech in very soft way, very softer, and that's soothing. You can say that soothing. If you ordered someone, this is not accepted always. So you can use the passive voice construction here in order to report something, that is, people should stay indoor. Instead of saying this active voice sentence, you are just using pupils in the area have been told that they should stay indoor. Let's see the next examples as well. Here, a common way of reporting what is said by the people in general or by an unspecified group is to use the passive voice construction. That is, when we are talking about this thing, we just say this thing in a general way. We don't specify any group, or we don't have any specified audience. So while this is happened in our daily life, so you have to use this type of construction, that is it plus passive verb plus that clause. By passive verb, you know that when we are using passive verbs, we have to use be verb with the third form of main verb, and then you have to use that clause is there. Next example, it is reported that the finance minister is going to resign. Here also it is reported that you have to report something, and you have to say in a very roundabout way, or in this construction, that is it plus be verb plus main verb third form, that is a passive verb, then that clause is used here. Similarly, it is said that there is is a secret tunnel between them. Here also, when you don't know the thing exactly, what is the thing about, you have to use directly accuse something, or directly, instead of saying directly something, you have to use passive voice construction, or you have to report the passive voice construction, and in that case you have to use these type of phrases, that is it plus passive verb and that clause. Now, I am going to tell you how to report with passive verbs. Especially, there are some verbs like alleged, believed, considered, expected, known, reported, thought, understood. While using this verb, there are two structures you can follow while you can use this verb, or while you can reporting, or you are going to report with this verb. What is this structure? First, you can use it plus passive verb plus that clause. This is one way of reporting with this verb, and here you know that, as you already know, that it plus passive verbs means be verb with the third form of the main verb, and you have to use that clause. For example, here the examples for you. It is said that Kathy runs 10 miles a day. Here you find it is said, then you have to use that clause. Similarly, another example for you. It is expected that the strike will end. Here also you find, while using or while you are going to report with this verb, you can follow this structure, or you can follow another structure as well. Now I am going to tell you, that is subject plus passive verb plus infinitive, two verb with two, and here you find their subject plus be verb plus main verb third form and two infinitive. Kathy is said to run 10 miles a day. Here the same thing, you can report the same thing in a two different way. Either start your sentence with introductory it, or you can start with sentence with the subject, and there you have to use to infinitive when you are going to start the sentence with the subject. And here Kathy is said to run 10 miles a day. Here Kathy is said to run. Look at this construction here. Kathy is said to run. You are just reporting something, but you don't say it. Kathy runs 10 miles a day, because you know, or you intentionally hide the information, or unintentionally you are not sure about the information which is you are presenting is true or not. So in a newspaper report writing, you sometimes frequently use, not sometimes, frequently you have to use this type of thing. It is said that, or people said that, it is said that there are these things happened, or these things are going to happen, etc. So in a newspaper reporting, or while writing a formal letter, or while writing a processing, you have to use the passive voice construction as well, and this type of thing you have to follow when you are report with, or when you are going to reporting with the passive verb, something like alleged, believed, considered, expect, known, etc. You have to follow two structures. First, you have to start with sentence with that, it, or you have to start the sentence with the subject itself. So next example for you, the strike is expected to end soon. Here you find is expected. Here you find you have to report the verb, or you have to report with that verb by using the passive construction. So these are the two things you have to remember. So next, Tell as a passive verb. When we are talking about tell as a passive verb, we only means that we ordered something. Sometimes we are going to or we or give some order to someone, but we don't use the verb order. We don't use ordered. You are ordered to do that. Instead of that, you can say you are told not to do that, or you are told to do that. You are told to do that, or you are told not to do that. Let's see the example. I was told to go with them to the railway station. Here, what is that? I was told, that means I was ordered to go. I am informed, or I was ordered by someone to go. Another example, you are told to leave the place at once. Here, instead of saying you are ordered to leave the place at once, you can say you are told to leave the place at once. That means also you are ordered to leave the place. So here, you have to remember these things. When you use told as a passive verb, it generally means you are ordered to do something, or you are instructed to do something. Next, supposed to. This is another passive voice sentence structure where you are when you are going to report something, you can use this structure as well. That is, sometimes it is supposed to. That means sometimes it is said to. When we are using supposed to, we generally mean, or we usually mean, it is said to. Let's see the example. Here, I want to see the film. It's supposed to be good. That means it is said to be good, or it is said by someone, or generally by the people, that it is good. So you have to use supposed to in that context. Another example for you, fireworks are supposed to have been invented in China. Here, you don't know the exact thing. When you are sharing some information and you don't know the exact thing, or you don't just you have no what you say, where you don't have any proof about the truth, where it is true or not, you don't know, but you listen to something. Generally, it also again happen while you are reporting, writing some report. There you don't have proof, but you have to present something. So how you can present? You have to say it is supposed to. That is, fireworks are supposed to have been invented in China. That means we don't know the exact, we don't have any proof or something, but we supposed to. If we share the information which we don't know actually, or we don't have any proof of that thing, we have to use supposed to in order to report in that way. Another thing, sometimes supposed to is used as intended, arranged, expected in that sense also. So the plan is supposed to be secret, but everybody seems to know about it. Here you find what is the meaning of supposed to. Here supposed to means intended to be secret. This is another point, when along with that, when you don't know the situation, as I have told you earlier, supposed to you can use there, and along with that, if you mean intended, arranged, expected, you have to use supposed to. Another example for you, what are you doing at work? You are supposed to be on holiday. That means you are arranged to be on holiday. Another example for you, our guests were supposed to come at 7:30, but they were late. And here supposed to mean expected. Our guests were expected to come at 7:30, but they were late. So you can find that supposed to can be used in 4 different ways. First, when you don't know something, or you just you have no proof what you are talking about, you have to use, or you have to report that thing with the help of supposed to. Sometimes supposed to means intended, sometimes it means arranged and expected. Here, you are not supposed to, that means you are not supposed to do something. Instead of saying you don't do something, you can use you are not supposed to do something. Here, you are not supposed to park the car here. This is a very good expressions while you are talking about don't park here or don't park the car here. Instead of saying this, you can say you are not supposed to park the car here. This is more polite and more acceptable while interact with other people or unknown people. So hope you like this video lesson. If you have any queries regarding passive voice, you can watch my video lessons. I have already provided the link in the description box below. So no more today. Thank you for listening and bye bye.